Welcome to another episode of Let's Play WoW with Kadosh, the Paladin, Kadosh, the Paladin. In this episode, we're gonna do the dailies, and I'm gonna kind of just talk random, how I rant about things. In this one, I'm talking about why people should play World of Warcraft, especially young people who are adolescent age. Why should they play? And there's not like it's not going to be like a particular priority list, but it's going to be just some thoughts I've had as I've been making the, should you play? Here's why you should play. Number one, you have to be organized. And this is one of the many in-game features where you have to, on an ongoing basis, optimally, at least once a day, you have to deal with your mission table. And there's a strategy involved in creating the missions and things like that. So you have to put some thought into it. But you have to be organized enough and disciplined enough to come to the mission table on a regular basis and take care of business that you need to take care of. I'm going to grab these experience points ones, and then we're going to get on to Korthia. And strategically, I'm trying to develop this guy, get him into the main party. There's a little bit of math involved. Do I have enough power to... Yes, I do. Alright. I'm going to grab the 1,800 experience points and put them in there. You have to do... And these guys are all damaged, so I'm just going to let them rest. You have to do things in an organized and disciplined sort of way. Alright, on our way to Korthia, there's a lot of things to learn. This will be the next point. If you're going to be good at anything, you have to put in and invest some time into learning how the system works, and then doing what you have to do within that system to optimize your outcome, optimize your performance. So there are, for bass fishing, if you wanted to be really good at bass fishing, you need to learn some things about bass and where bass live. If you want to be good at World of Warcraft, you have to learn how various, for example, my Paladin, all these different enhancements come together to create a optimal set of traits that are going to help me optimize my performance. Now, granted, you can rely on what other... You don't have to try every different lure in every different situation if you're bass fishing, nor do you have to try every different combination. You can research and learn what you need to learn. And that's... I made a video a long time ago about going through the process of learning things. What is this? Why are you sitting here?
Insanity is no excuse.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of this one.
A life-changing.
So,
I can learn to be humble.
doing the research to become better and then applying that research is something that you do continuously in World of Warcraft. Any video game, probably. I don't know. But definitely in World of Warcraft. And then also many things in life. Knowing that how I can upgrade my gear, that's why we're grinding out the... I just got an invite to join some folks on Discord. I want to tell them I'm making a video. This is some folks that I knew, I had some interactions with as a couple years ago. They were in a club I sponsored, and they have started playing World of Warcraft and other video games. Alright, learn from your mistakes. That is a huge aspect of life and a huge aspect of... There's one of the mistakes that you can very easily make. Trying to strafe off of that little log there. Learning from your mistakes. I cannot tell you how many times I've done this wrong. And even though I know how to do it, even though I have learned from my mistakes, it's still challenging. I still get it wrong. Learning from your mistakes is a huge life lesson. I have a mythic dungeon group I run with some friends and family, and we learn from our mistakes. We make mistakes, we learn from it, and then we move on. And so actually I'm going to do more of the Mythics with Friends videos, and I've created an introduction to that, which I took there was this TikTok sound, and then I liked it, but I didn't want to get the copyright claim, so I whipped up some music to go with it. Made a little remix of a famous Daft Punk video song. I guess the only Daft Punk song I know. And you know what? I'm gonna show it to you right now. So here is the intro to our video thing.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, working never over.
Alright, hopefully that was pretty cool. I like it. That's what's going to be the intro. You know, I got the idea that it'll like fade out, and then there will be a the video of the night will come in at that point. I might have been coming over here for a reason. See, these learning from your mistakes. Oh, I think I was getting there. No. Learning from past experiences. Learning from your mistake. You can learn from past successes as well. But we were talking. We had this. We just overlooked a mechanic. We made a lot of mistakes. But watching the video from the other night, we made a lot of mistakes that we learned from. And if you can in a game learn from your mistakes, then when you get into real life and you make mistakes, it may not be as defeating when you realize that it's an opportunity. There's a quote about what's his name, Thomas Edison, and the light bulb, and they were talking about his failures at creating a filament that would light up and not burn itself out. And he was like, I don't look at it as failures, I look at it as successfully determining things that won't work. And I feel like that's a little bit cheesy, but it's a good approach. My oldest kids are in their 30s. What year is it? 2021. My second oldest kid is 31, and my oldest kid is 32. And both of them have in the last year commented on sort of an approach that I had with them growing up, something that they obviously did as part of their video game playing, but it was to look at a situation and do all that research that you need to do, and then apply the research. I just need this. He's going to attack me. I'm in tech spec. Apply the research that you use in your past experiences, failures, and successes, and try to make a choice as for how to move forward. And my oldest son told he was trying to put some kind of a horn on his truck. He has a pickup, and he wanted and he was working on it and trying to figure out how to do the wiring, and he was asked by his significant other, was like, how did you learn how to do that? And he said, I haven't yet. And I think that's a pretty profound response, and it is also something that is applicable in video games. Is I don't know how to do it yet, or Maybe I do know how to do it, yeah, but I didn't know how to do it the first time. Like, I don't know how to get up there, or do I? Have I been up there before? Maybe. I feel like I have to go up on this rock and then jump on that rock because I couldn't do it other times, like coming up a different way. Now, if you just saw me do that for the first time, you're like, oh, that's obvious. But if you're just down here for the first time and you're over here where it is and you're trying to get up there, you might try other paths that don't work. So that's another reason kids should play video. Now, I know what's going to happen. Some of the young people watching this are going to go, hey, my teacher said I should be playing more video games. And the parents are going to be like calling me going, did you say my son should play more video games? And I think the answer to that is it depends. I don't know if that's even one of the bears that counts. It is. Now I got to click on him. This is one where I am still learning. There are two outcomes of throwing T on the bears. One is they shrink and you have to click on them. And the other is they get large and angry and you have to kill them. But if someone else kills your bear, sometimes it just seems like I've thrown T on the bears, which, by the way, does not actually seem like a nice thing to do to bears. Where's he going? Now, see, he climbed pretty good there. I bet if I have to wait for him to stop moving. I missed. Or did I? I'm going to do it again just to make sure. Throwing T on bears seems like a bad way to make friends. Even if it is World of Warcraft magic T. Now, like, that guy's down there fighting the bear. Now, I can go click on his bear, but he can't kill my bear, I think. So I'm going to try to get over there and click on his bear. His bear went away. They only last for a little while. But I think I could have clicked on his bear. But I'm not sure. And that's what I mean by learning from your past experiences and past mistakes. Now that bear is red. I'm going to throw T on it. No, it's small now. And I thought I could click on it, but I just learned something. If it's not your bear, you can't click on it. You can only click on your own angry bear. What happened to my T? I guess I'm done. Well, that's surprising. And why do I get to click on this one? I don't even know. I missed something there. The Screaming Shade. Past experiences tell me I'm not going to get there in time, but I'm going to try. Because I've done the research, and I know that these guys drop currency that I need to get reputation that I need so that I can update my... I might have made it. I made it. I wonder what happened about Tawny. A lot of people would become very angry. Let's pull up there. He did come a little bit. I'm trying to get it. Let's make everybody mad. Who's taunting the guy off the rock? The guy that's now on the rock. All the people down here are like, hey, look, he's in range now. We can hit him. And loot him. We don't have to... Hey, that's a little selfish, but I don't think anybody was harmed. So, Razorwing Talons. Gotta go collect some Razorwing Talons. Again, having done this before, I've learned from the past. So I know where to go. The first time, I had the little circle on the map, but I was like, I end up down here, and you can't get from there to where the things are. Also know, if they're running the other way, chasing somebody, they're not going to stop and come back and chase me. So that's also beneficial. I've also learned that There's one that spawns right here. And there's one that spawns right up there. But that's not it, because it would be red. So this is a good place. I'm going to let those other people tag it so that, well, they mowed it down. Got my talon. Just because I'm nice. So I know if I had been attacked by that thing that I did not want to kill, and someone had gone in and... I don't know if we can get there in time. Oh, that one's back. Alright, now, the next thing that you can learn from playing World of Warcraft and probably other video games is a little bit about teamwork. I don't know these people, but we can work together in fulfilling our quest. And there's a bit of teamwork that goes with it, where we all are better off for having to work together. And there is a lot of truth to that throughout life. We're working together. In education, we have teams that teach the same class, and so we work together and share resources, and it is better. A more formalized approach to that would be the dungeon groups. You know, I showed you that intro video. That requires a huge amount of working together. So learning to work together, learning to be part of a team, or learning to just jump in and cooperate with people. Like all these people around me that have blue over their head, we're all cooperating together, even though we don't know each other, and even though we didn't plan on it. We just all know that it's better. The name of my guild is Rising Tide, and it comes from a saying I heard somewhere that a rising tide lifts all boats in the harbor. And if I do something good for the person around me, in a lot of situations, it's good for me as well. So like this guy, if I help him, even though I wouldn't have got credit for that kill, had I needed more of those things, the sooner that one died, the sooner a new one would spawn. So in the long run, I just got off my horse for no reason. In the long run, helping people with their quests like that benefits everybody. The respawn rate is often determined by, like, it's got to be dead or it's not going to respawn. So the other guy is sitting there fighting it, and he's going to take twice as long to kill it by himself as if you join him, or if I join him or something. And that's not mathematically exact, but for the purposes of conversation. I don't want to, what do I got to do? Anime, observational records. I just got to go click on stuff. So I'm going to skip the bears. Speaking of the bears, another thing that you can learn. Back to that planning and organizing. So within World of Warcraft, there are professions, and the professions generate things, consumables that are helpful in... so I got these potions and flasks, and then there's some armor thingy somewhere that adds to my armor and all of that. So having organized my characters, I have characters that can make those things, and I have to think about, well, how am I going to get them? I don't know why I'm killing this guy. Well, it's because I have to loot him and get that animal that he's devoured. That's why. So organizing, planning, strategizing. Another situation where a lot of strangers are all working together to rapidly kill these things and loot them, so that we can all finish this quest with some That one died so fast I didn't get to hit it. And now I got tagged so many times I didn't get credit for it. Alright, I'm going to come here and grab some of these little glowy balls. The observational records. I got them both. Now these other people, see, he just tagged him and ran off. Is he trying to pull it in for us, or is he trying to just be that guy? I think he was trying to pull him in for us. Sometimes people who are trying to pull him in for us hit so hard that they die before they get here. Now I need to loot a bunch of these I've been a part of killing. Alright. That's it. So all these people that were just, again, were cooperating, we're all doing work together so that we can all be done faster. So these are just a few of the things that video game transfers directly into life. There's no doubt that some of the things that are required to be successful in a video game are the exact same things that are required to be successful in business and industry and technology and education and whatever you go into. I just wish I could be not in combat. I am in combat. I am still in combat. I don't seem to be in combat, but I am in combat. Oh well. I'll just keep running, and eventually I will no longer be in combat because I will be in not combat. I'm interrupted. What interrupt? How can I be in combat? Can't do that while I'm moving. I was falling, so I couldn't do it. Alright, then we're going to turn these quests in, and this is going to be the end of the dailies in Korthia, the Korthia dailies, where Kadosh has gone through and done his thing while I have ranted and rambled on about the reason. So you can go tell your parents, if you're a teenager watching this, if you're a young person, say, well, now there's this guy, he has a YouTube channel, so he must know what he's talking about.
The Wild Hunt welcomes you.
I have 2 YouTube channels. Where's that guy at the hill? Yes, I would say there are. Now, obviously, if all you ever do is play World of Warcraft, then you're not going to take what you have learned and apply it in real life. Then maybe you've gone overboard a little bit. But I'm going to turn these in and then turn off this video. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. I found some more relics. See, I'm trying to fill this bar up. I've got a long way to go. I got 1,000 out of 16,000. He's got a lot of responsibility, man. Alright. I guess that would be the last thing, is tenacity. In order to be successful in World of Warcraft, you got to stick to it. And that is so true about so many things in life. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, all those YouTube things. We will see you in the next episode.